Hello, welcome to this video. This video I will talk about a controversial topic another time. Okay, I will talk about politics and the culture of the Brazilian mind. Okay, the people's mind, the way Brazilians think about life, about everything. And you will understand in this video why Brazil will never be a rich country like USA, like Europe, okay? And you will understand, okay? So stay with me until the end. Don't forget to tap the like button and subscribe the channel for motivating me recording more videos, okay? So let's go, okay? So Brazil is a rich country when we think about natural resource, okay? As the USA, United States, we have natural resource too, as United States. We have a good climate, we doesn't have earthquakes, tornadoes, and things like this that will make the way harder to the rich, okay? War, we doesn't have war, okay? Things like this. But the problem in Brazil is not this. The problem in Brazil is the people's mentality, okay? And we doesn't see this mentality only in Brazil. We see this mentality in all the South America, okay? For some reason I can't explain. I study a lot about history, about the way countries developed. For some reason, people in South America likes a lot the left thinking, okay? They like the populism and things like this. In Brazil, the populism started in 1930 with Getúlio Vargas. That was a president that promised that populists do. We'll give rights and free stuff and free everything. Everything is free. The state will give everything. Okay. In that time, Brazil was growing at large paces. Back in 1930s, it was one of the major economies in the world. Okay. So, in that moment, that president started the populism, and the populism never left Brazil since then. Okay, we are in 2022, and the populism until until today is like an obligation of the politic. Okay, if the politician does not make promise, if the politician is not a populist, he doesn't go elect. It's the way it is, okay? We had our election, okay? And I don't know the result yet, but independently of the result, we can see that 47% of the population votes to the left. Okay, man. It's 47%. But it's not a left that like green, that like animals. It's not a left like we see in Canada, in USA. It's a much worse left. It's a left that doesn't like free market, okay? It's a left that wants to regulate the labor force, okay, so high. It's a left that tax in the not on the revenue, okay, of the business, but in the total income of the business. What I mean by that? I mean that if you wanna open a business in Brazil, even if you have losses, you have to pay tax. The state comes in first place, okay? If you are in debt, or if you are if you had major loss in your business, fuck you. Fuck you. Give the States first. United States is not like this. As I studied, United States, you pay taxes only if the business have profits. The small business, okay? And this difference in economy make a major difference, okay? And people in Brazil does not want to change this at all. Here in Brazil, we have much rights for the labor, for the workers, much. Are so many rights that is almost impossible to hire someone in Brazil, unless you are a big company, okay? So, we have this populism for so long, since 1930. And until today, in 2022, we see people doesn't change this mentality for nothing, okay? The government to be elected, he has to be populist. We can see that the state in Brazil, the Brazilian state, will always grow his expense, always, and we have a low purchasing power here at the end, okay? We produce a lot of resource because we have a big population, over 200 million people, but as a poor country, the purchase power is extremely low, okay? Just to give you an idea, an iPhone in USA, if you are on minimum wage, you have to work only 1 month to buy an iPhone, a brand new iPhone. In Brazil, if you want to buy the same iPhone, you have to work 1 whole year to buy the same iPhone, okay? Here in Brazil, you have to work to buy a good car, okay? A good car, not so luxury, not so poor, a medium car, okay? If you have the minimum wage, you have to work about 60 months to buy a brand new car, okay? So this dynamic in Brazil repeats over and over again since 1930, and the mentality of the Brazilians doesn't change, no matter what we talk, no matter what, this is cultural, okay? So the Brazilian has this culture inside his brain like a stone, okay, like a glue, deep inside the mentality of Brazilian. And Brazilian people are not so intelligent, okay? If you research in the internet and tap Google, the QI of a gorilla, you say it's 89 median. In Brazil, it's 85, 89, okay? So people doesn't think a lot about things. They just follow their instincts and emotional feelings in Brazil, okay? So that's why Brazil will never be a rich country unless the time I'm alive. Maybe 100 years to go on, but before this will never be a rich country. If you like this video, like, subscribe the channel to motivate me, okay? Thanks, and see you in the next video.